to another custom diecast review. This one's not entirely custom, but this is edited and I did a little damage and work to it. So, this was originally Kevin Harvick's number 4, was it 2017? Yeah, it's 2017 Busch Beer NA diecast, of course 1/64 scale. And this was ran in the Homestead race for the Final Four. Now, Harvick was a Final Four, and he ended up winning the championship. This was the paint scheme he ran in, and I did a custom on it. Like, you know, there's the race win. I want to say I'm going to do, like from here on out, I'm going to do the Daytona 500s and the championship races, like for the customs, for like my series. So, of course, in my stop motion series, you know, the Little Wrangler Cup series, he ended up winning the championship for Season 2. Now, I couldn't do a Season 1 championship because I used a legitimate diecast. It was the 2016 Homestead win from Jimmy Johnson. So, you know, it was already confettied. It was, you know, all that good stuff. Now, with this diecast, it did go a little heavy on the confetti, but let's be fair. It's my first, you know, custom of a Homestead or of just a championship. It's Harvick's first championship in the series. So, you know, probably should have took off a little bit before I, you know, finally clear-coated it. But you know what? That's okay. So, I'm going to have a review on the normal diecast, just, you know, ARC, nothing damaged with it, no customizations, just the diecast. So, yeah, getting out of the box here, I did some pretty decent work to it. Now, of course, you can already see what I'm talking about. That quarter panel there is completely shredded. So, here's the thing nowadays, though. Nowadays, what? Here's the thing now. This was not pictured in what did I stutter? What? I never stutter. Okay. Why was this such a hard thing to say? I don't know. Anyway, this did not, quote, you know, pull into victory lane, you know, whatever. The picture was taken in the stop motion of no damage, no confetti, just a clean race version with the trophy and the checkered flag. So, it's not really accurate, I guess you could say. But here's what I'm doing from now on. For the stop motions, for just Homestead, any other race, I'm going to use, probably, who knows, I'm going to use a legitimate race win diecast. Say, oh no, say, okay, this isn't going to happen, but say Alex Bowman wins for, I don't know, a race in Season 3. So, if I get Wave 1, and I get to that diecast that's in there, I would have that in victory lane. I wouldn't just have that diecast, because, you know, I have the confetti, it's got, you know, just all the race stuff on it. So, I mean, yeah, why not use it, right? Martin Truex Jr.'s got the Sonoma win. Say he wins a race in Season 2, I'll use that diecast. Make sure it's the same paint scheme. Brad Keselowski has his Worth car from, I think it was Kansas, I want to say. I don't remember, but there was a race win in that, and then say he wins in that paint scheme in the race, or in the series, or the season, whatever, and I would use that in victory lane. Of course, it's going to be the same paint scheme, just the race version. So from now on, I'm going to, after I do a race, a championship race, because after Homestead this year, for Season 2, or Season 3, I'm sorry, Season 4 won't have Homestead for the final championship. You all know that. Schedule change, not going to have that anymore. So, things are going to be spiced up a little bit. There's going to be a pause before I do the championship, like, not episode, but the championship race, and completely finish it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do, like, the damage after I take a picture in victory lane, then put all the confetti on it, then take a picture, then have it in the video. So it seems a little bit more legit. Anyway, there's one thing I meant to do on here that I didn't do, and it was supposed to be on this side, and it was supposed to be like, I don't know, a scrape. I don't know, like either on the side or on the quarter panel back here, just something like that. It was supposed to be a scrape. I ended up forgetting to do that, so that's just not here. Because we've seen little scrapes like that from Homestead in the past. We've seen it on Junior's 2017 Final Round Race version. We saw it on Tyler Reddick's number 9 and number 2. I think it was his number was number 2 for last year when he won the championship. Both had little wall marks where he kind of just tapped the wall during the race. So we've seen it multiple times, and I was going to do that, but I just ended up forgetting to. I was really busy. I was trying to, get this done because I was really excited to do it because I had everything planned out, but unfortunately I ended up missing one little detail, which it would have made it a little bit better, I know, but hey, I got rushed by myself, but that is completely okay because now I know not to do that, even though I've known not to do that forever. But anyway, finally take a look at the diecast. So we'll get to this here in a little bit, but you can just see all just coated in confetti. Now, another thing with the race versions for the homes or just the championship races, you know how I said I was going to use Authentics for just the diecast in Victory Lane. These are going to be special. Every championship race, no matter if it's Homestead, I don't know, Bristol, just depends on what my schedule is. No matter what no matter what the championship race is, the confetti will always be blue and gold. Because the channel colors are blue and yellow. Don't have yellow, I like gold better, so blue and gold. That's going to be the thing. Now, for every championship race win, there's not going to be this much confetti, don't worry. I know some people don't like that, so I'm going to make a mix between clean confetti and just, a lot of confetti. It just kind of depends. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at this diecast. Now, of course, again, link in the description. You can find the normal review on this before it was all tore up and raced in the description down below. So, on the front here, we got a little bit of mess up. I don't know how that happened, but it did. I got the front here, a little bit of confetti, not much. And, of course, you got the whole thing covered in confetti. You can see a little bit of the playoff marks there. This was a Gold Series car, of course. It got just covered here. Then you got a lot here on the back. You can barely see Harvick on the windshield, or the rear windshield. You can hardly, just barely see the little 4 right here on the roof. There's a paint chip here. That's Lionel's fault. It was just like that. Before I did all that stuff, you got it here on the deck lid. Got it here on the sides. Now, I got to get better with these windows, because I tried a different clear coat. It still had the problem with the plastic kind of getting chewed up, so I got to fix that. But as of right now, that's all I've got. So, got a little bit more here, just completely covered on the top. Now, here's one thing I want to do that I can't do. Oops, I kicked my thing. That I can't do that I want to do. I want confetti in the tires. Now, it's hard to do because the clear coat will probably stop the spinning motion. It will probably just look weird, but I would love to have confetti in the rear, or not the rear, but just in the tire rims in general one day. I would love for that to happen. Now, I may try a few spares, some donor die casts, see if I can get something working out. But, oh well. Another thing is, I forgot to take out the window net. Don't know if you heard that, but that was some vehicle flying by. But, I forgot to take out the window net. I need to do that just more often. But, I got a little bit of detail, not a lot. Got a little bit here. Of course, you got the tire a little bit worn up. I painted the silver in the middle with black, just so it kind of fits a little bit more. Then I don't have anything on the front. And then I got something on here, pretty much blacked out. Nothing along the side, but right here, again, I was thinking of a scrape here or a scrape up here. But again, didn't really get to that because I got a little ahead of myself, but that's okay. Got a little bit more rubber marks here, not really much. Got some kind of spread around there. Now, I'm kind of learning how to do those, so that should be pretty interesting here soon. Now, let's actually take a good look at this here. Shredded tire, pretty decent, I think. Kind of shredded it up. And instead of the wheel well just being smooth, I kind of took it and kind of got up underneath there and kind of made it a little bit more rugged, a little bit more sharpened, a little bit more, kind of just tore up looking. And I actually used that with a new Dremel. So I got one for Christmas. Thank goodness, because I'll actually have my own now that I can use and not have to borrow all the time. But of course, there's going to be metal, a big silver, thing of metal under here, because just where I cut through it. So I just took that out, marketed it out with black Sharpie, and then I kind of just, did the rest from there. So that's about it for like all the damage. But yeah, there's the flat tire. I tried to make it like sit flat, like say if I had it sitting down to like kind of just sit, which I think that's fine. But I mean, after all, who knows? It's not bad, but you know, it's okay. So, and I have a little bit of problem kind of putting this window back in, so it's a little off back there if it'll focus. It's a little off. I may, like next time if I do a blown out, I may do like more up in here and stuff, get a little bit more like tore up. But I mean, who knows? I might rip this whole fender out. I mean, who knows? It looks pretty cool. Now, I thought about taking out this, but again, I didn't get to it. I probably should have. It would have looked a whole lot cooler. A little bit of, just a wee bit more detail to add to it. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I got some more Homestead race wins coming, or just championship races coming. Or raced wins, I should say, as time goes on, as seasons go on. We'll have more champions, you know, the crown. I almost said championships, that's why I kind of stuttered. But we'll have more championships given out, and we will have more championship drivers and more championships just in the series. And, of course, more champions to be crowned. But anyway, that is going to be all for this diecast review, custom diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all liked the damage and stuff. But I will see you in the next video. Upside down.